Brad, first off, welcome back to Condors Town. You kind of mentioned yesterday this kind of feel like a second home for you, but a lot of comfortability knowing a lot of guys in that locker room here.
Yeah, it's a big turnaround with the group coming back. So a lot of familiar faces and a lot of comfortability, like you said, with each other, and just trying to pick up where we left off and keep building on the momentum that we gained last year.
How do you kind of build off that momentum early on, knowing that you're starting at a different point than maybe you guys were starting at last year at this time?
Well, I think we understand the expectations more and understand what it takes to be a good team every night. There's expectations within the locker room and then coming from the coaches and all the way through the organization. So, we understand that it's not going to be easy. We got to keep putting the work in, and things should fall right back into place.
How important is it to kind of have a lot of the guys back here in the room for another season?
Yeah, I mean, as much as it's important, it's also enjoyable. We built a pretty good thing last year away from the rink as well. So, you got a lot of close friends in there, and just to see each other grow as players and as people, it's the reason you come to the rink every day is to enjoy yourself. So it's great.
What do you like about your team coming into the season?
I think we're hungry. I think we got a little bit of a sour taste in our mouth from last year. We had some goals that we didn't achieve, and some expectations that we're going to put back on ourselves and hold ourselves accountable. So we're it's fun to win, and that's what we're here to do this year. So it's it's time to get going.
Season opener against the Goals, the last team you guys faced last year in playoffs. So you just talked about having that sour taste in your mouth. What's that first game going to be like against them?
Yeah, well, it'll be playoff hockey again. I think we thought we deserved better last year, like I said, and the rivalry between San Diego and Bakersfield's always been there, and I think it's been renewed a little bit after the playoff series we had. So, it's a long season, a lot of division games against each other, but you always want to win the first one and start off on the right foot.
Seems like as well too, there's not only a lot of opportunity here, but a lot of opportunity at the next level for guys like yourself and guys that have been there at the next level. How nice is it to be able to be in an organization where you do have that chance and you do have that opportunity to get a look here, but also get a look at the next level?
Yeah, that's the reason we play, is to play in that league and to ultimately win a Stanley Cup. Every organization has different philosophies, and here they believe in building from within, and it starts here in Bakersfield with the youth and the people that are part of this team. So I think being a part of that is something that you look to, and I couldn't be happier or more proud to be here.
Is it a humbling experience being out there with all those guys and Connor and them, and then you're back here, but you have a shot at any given moment to kind of get back up there?
Yeah, well, their talent level is certainly humbling when you try and compare yourself to them. They're world class, and they do what they do for a reason. Getting to be around those guys during training camp and practice with them and just see how they conduct themselves is it's a huge positive to myself and everyone else in the room and in the organization. They lead us by example, and it's something that just watching them, being around them, you can make yourself better. So it's a great opportunity for everybody.
You said they lead by example up there. Down here, is it you leading by example as well?
Well, I would say it's a committee. I don't think it's one individual. Obviously, you look to the coaching staff. They set the president, and then you got Losey, who's he's an example guy every day. The way he conducts himself on and off the ice, and from there it just kind of filters down into the rest of us. It's it's not one guy or two guys leading the way. I think it's almost everybody, and it's just it's a way of things go around here. It's a type of culture.
Talk about how competitive it's going to be, not just to have like a roster position, but those top line spots as well.
Yeah, I mean the talent level here is there's tons, and everyone's hungry. Like Holtby said, we all want to get to that next level and get there, and it's internal competition, but at the same time it's healthy competition. We're pushing each other every day to get better, and that's the type of situation you want. Good guys pushing other good guys. It's when they bring the best out in each other, and at the end of the day, it's going to benefit this team.
Not too often, I think, at this level, do you bring your top four scorers back, or the bulk of a playoff team from the previous season. Is there pressure there, or how much of a benefit is that over last year?
Well, I don't know if it's pressure. I think it's just an understanding of what we need to do. Woody talked about learning to win, and winning is a skill. That's something I thought we learned to do, obviously, very well last year. Can't forget that. We got to lean back on that foundation and just keep building. In terms of the group, I think everyone is happy with their individual success last year, but no one's going to rest their hat on that. I think everyone in here came back hungrier and more determined to accomplish everything that they want to accomplish as a team and an individual.
What can fans expect on the game Friday?
Well, I'm not really sure. Obviously, it's our first test. It's our first group appearance here in Bakersfield. So I'm just trying to get things going in the right direction and lay a good foundation to just kind of keep building. It's a long season, but it's important to get off to a right start.
You excited? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, pulling into town the other day, it was like Holty said, it feels like home here. So it's just it's good to be back. Pretty excited to get things going and just be around the group.